Good afternoon. Today, I want to tell you about Dave, a small business owner who wanted to grow his business and buy a new retail location. He applied for a mortgage with several lenders, of which one bank said they needed 2 weeks to review his mortgage application and respond with the term sheet. Another bank needed 1 week, but a little-known private lender was able to respond with the term sheet in 3 days. And that was the lender who Dave chose to work with, because they moved fast. There are millions of borrowers like Dave. Most property investors prefer a lender who can move fast. Now imagine if your bank was able to respond to customers like Dave the same day they apply for a mortgage. Imagine how you can grow your commercial mortgage business if you can underwrite a small property in minutes instead of weeks. Now you can do it with Spacequant. Let's take a closer look. Let's say we have a potential borrower looking for acquisition financing for some small property in San Jose. As part of any commercial mortgage process, he provides property financials. Spacequant automated a lot of manual tasks involved in commercial property underwriting. Our powerful software does 3 key things. 1, it automatically extracts, reconciles, and benchmarks data in property financials. 2, it aggregates multiple sources of third-party data about the property and local market around it. And 3, it analyzes this data to provide real-time assessment of property value and risk. Analysis of property financials by a lender is a 100% manual process now. It involves bank analysts taking data from financials and inputting it into bank's templates or underwriting systems, number after number. Just this step alone takes hours and sometimes days to complete. Spacequant automated this step. Our technology enables lenders to accept property financials in any form. It could be PDF, or a Word document, or Excel. There are no templates required to be filled out. Our software automatically understands what each column, what each row in those statements mean, and standardizes this data. So bank analyst just needs to review and confirm, which is a great example of human and machine working together. After property financials have been standardized, within less than a minute, Spacequant runs multiple reconciliation and benchmarking analysis. It cross-checks data across different statements and public data about the property to make sure everything adds up. For example, that revenue calculated based on operating and leasing data in the rent roll is in line with the revenue shown on the operating statement. As you see in the demo, comments on top of the financials highlight various inconsistencies that were found. Or if there's an expense that is substantially below or above a certain level that's typical for this kind of property in this kind of market, it will highlight it, as it has highlighted in this example. Several expenses because they were outside of the typical range. So bank analysts, again, can review, instantly see the discrepancy, and make an adjustment. All key metrics are visualized for instant assessment of trends and risks. Secondly, in addition to property data, Spacequant aggregates multiple sources of information about the market surrounding the property. To data traditionally used in market analysis, we add new, alternative data that provides much more up-to-date, hyper-local insight. For example, what is the foot traffic in front of a retail property? Or what is the number of new job openings in the area surrounding an office building? This level of insight has traditionally been only available to local brokers on the ground. And now, you can get it from your desktop. Finally, based on hundreds of data points about the property and local market around it, Spacequant generates valuation of the property. Bank analyst can review, can select a scenario, he can make his own adjustments, incorporate his own valuation assumptions on the fly. And he can save his scenario and export all data into internal bank systems. All of this analysis from start to finish is done in minutes instead of weeks before. To sum it up, Spacequant powerful technology does 3 key things. 1, it automatically extracts, reconciles, and benchmarks data in property financials. 2, it aggregates multiple sources of third-party data about the property and local market around it. And 3, it analyzes this data to provide real-time assessment of property value and risk. You can use it as a standalone web application. There's no integration required. You can get it up and running in 2 days. Or you can integrate it into your existing systems through our API. Imagine your next customer, another Dave, shopping for a mortgage to buy a small commercial property. Imagine being able to say, we can respond on your mortgage application today. Imagine how you can grow your small balance commercial mortgage business. Now you can do it with Spacequant.